Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, hi, nice to see you again. Today's video is all about easy ways to become more sustainable in your life, and so these are going to be little lifestyle changes that you can make. If you want to stick around for more videos in the future, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it, and we have lots of fun stuff coming. So yeah, let's just hop right into this video. If you are not new to my channel, then you know that I love to travel and I do a lot of it, and something that I do every single time I take a flight is I offset my carbon emissions, and there is a few different airlines, quite a few different airlines that have an option directly on their website to do that, and it's super awesome. I'm going to list all of them here so that you can see that, and it's super simple. They make it really easy for you. You basically just put your flight information in, so where you departed from and then where you landed, and then it'll tell you exactly like how many miles and all that kind of stuff, and then what the cost is to offset it. And almost always it's under $20. Like even when I flew from San Francisco to Madrid and back, I only paid like $15 to offset my carbon emission, and so I just like to factor that into the price of the flight, and so that way I always do that, and it just really makes me feel better. And even if the airline that you're flying with does not have an option to offset the carbon, go to a different website with one of these airlines and do it through that airline, because it doesn't matter who is doing it as long as it's getting done, and it'll give you different options most of the time to choose what project you want your funds to go to. And so they have a couple different options. I'll put some up here from Delta. So yeah, just that's a really simple, affordable way to help. The next super easy switch is to shop at local farmers markets, and this has a few really good benefits. First of all, you're getting out in your community and spending money at local places and with local farmers and businesses, and that is just awesome in and of itself, and now more than ever that's very important. The next thing is most of the time it doesn't come in plastic produce bags, and so that way it's really awesome because you're reducing your waste and putting money back in the pockets of local people and businesses. So that is just like a really awesome thing altogether. Plus, just shopping at a farmer's market is such a fun experience as well, so there's literally no going wrong with that. And just a little tip, if you go at like the end of the day, towards the end of the farmer's market, a lot of the times they'll have like deals because they want to sell all the produce or vegetables, fruits, everything that they brought with them. They don't want to take it back, and so a lot of the times you can get a really good deal if you go towards the end of the day. Find a brand of shampoo and conditioner that is good for the environment. It minimizes its carbon footprint, and a brand that I love is Beauty Love Planet. They're wonderful. They have so much good stuff in them, and they're sustainably sourced, and yeah, it is just awesome. They're vegan, so they're not tested on animals. The packaging is 100% recycled, and it just is a really great brand. So I will leave a link in the description box to their website. And this is not sponsored by them or anything, I just absolutely love their products. I'm going to mention a few brands that I love throughout this. I have a couple of my favorite products with me right now, so I'm just going to pull them out and talk about them a little bit. One of my favorite brands is Raw Sugar, and they're absolutely awesome. This is the body wash I have right now. It's raw mango and coconut. There's no sulfates or parabens, and then also every product you buy, they donate a bar of soap to a family in need. So I absolutely love that because you're giving back without doing anything more than just buying their products. So they're a brand that I absolutely love to support. The next product I want to talk about real quick was the Method Body Soap, and on the back it says it's naturally derived bar soap, no parabens, cruelty-free, tested by people, never on animals. It's a certified B Corporation, so they are certified to benefit people and the planet, and 50% of the packaging that it's in is recycled, and then it can be recycled when you're done with it. So this is another one I highly recommend. Something else that you can do that you may have never thought of is plant a little garden and put flowers and plants in it that attract bees and butterflies. Believe it or not, bees actually travel less than 5 miles from their hives to pollinate flowers, and so the more options they have in their area, the better it is for everybody. As we all know, bees are struggling a lot right now, so anything we can do to help them and help the planet is a really great thing. Plus, you get a beautiful flower garden out of it. So I'm going to make a list of some plants that they love and flowers that they love, and I'll put them up on the screen right now. but just off the top of my head, a few of them are sunflowers, cosmos, pansies. There's a whole bunch though, and it's beautiful. I just did this with my nephew the other day. As you can see, he loved it, and it was just so fun and so enjoyable, and now you have a beautiful garden to look at, so there's literally no going wrong with that. Another super simple change to make is start a countertop compost bin, and you can just order some on Amazon, and they have like linings and stuff in them so that it doesn't make the house smell or anything like that. I will put a picture of a couple right here, and they're just little ones where you can put like all of your food scraps and things like that in there, and then it can be composted. So that's a super awesome thing to do. And also, if you start your garden, like I was saying before, that's automatically great fertilizer, so you can compost that and then use it in your garden to keep your plants and flowers happy. So that is a really good thing to do also. So I think this one kind of goes without saying these days. I mean, if you live in a state like California, you already have to pay extra 10 cents per bag or more for reusable bags, but bring your own bag when you go shopping, because then that way you're not using any extra paper. They don't actually sell plastic bags that aren't recyclable anymore in California, and plus you're saving a little bit of money because you're not spending that 10 cents for every single bag that you buy. So I also want to talk about making sure that your makeup is by a vegan brand. I'm going to put a list on the screen right now of a bunch of vegan brands. So this means they're not tested on animals, there's no animal products in it, everything like that. So that automatically just like makes you feel so much better. And if you're buying makeup, you can definitely buy one of these brands next time, and they have good quality products. One of my favorite is Tarte. I love when they have like the big sales, so you can get like 7 or 8 products for a super discounted price. That's awesome. They're a really great brand. And then also like brands like Wet n Wild and Elf, which are less expensive, are also vegan, so that's a super affordable option if you're looking for something a little cheaper. Vegan makeup is a really easy switch to make. Not using plastic straws, buy metal straws, and there's really no excuse at this point because they're on Amazon. There's a bunch of companies like Eco Difference, who I worked with a couple of months ago, and I absolutely love their straws and their products. They have collapsible ones, they come in bamboo cases, and you can literally like put it on your backpack or on a keychain, on your keys. Like, it's super awesome. SandCloud also has metal straws, and like I said, you can use that discount code for that. I believe it's 25% off of an order. There's Amazon, so many local places that have metal straws now. There's also glass straws, silicone straws, just any form of reusable straws, just not plastic or single use. Also with the paper straws, be careful because a lot of them aren't actually recyclable. If they have designs or prints or anything like that on them, a lot of the times that paper isn't recyclable, so make sure that you're reading the packaging. Bamboo toothbrushes. So instead of buying plastic toothbrushes, buy bamboo, because that can be ethically sourced and it grows very quickly, and plastic toothbrushes are awful, and if you switch them every 3 months like you're supposed to according to the dentist, like that's a lot of toothbrushes that you throw away in your lifetime. And so with bamboo, charcoal brush, bristles and stuff, it's much more sustainable for the environment, and they're not crazy expensive. There's a lot of brands that have them. I actually have seen some at the dollar store, so there's literally no excuse not to switch because the cost is not overwhelming. So switch over to bamboo toothbrushes. I use one, I love it. I don't think that it really feels any different than the plastic. I actually like the bristles on the bamboo one a lot better than the plastic ones. SandCloud, which I am an ambassador for, but this is not like sponsored or anything. I'll have my discount code in the description below, but they sell bamboo toothbrushes and I really like theirs as well. Definitely check that out. I'll have the link below for those bamboo toothbrushes. That's a super easy switch. I think this video is getting quite long, so I'm going to try and cruise through a few of these. Easy ones: eat less meat. Even if you don't want to give up meat fully or become vegetarian or vegan, I totally understand, but you could do like meatless Mondays or try like 3 days a week not eating meat. Number 2 is shop secondhand or thrift. Buy on websites like Poshmark, Depop, or ThreadUp, because the textile industry creates a ton of waste every year, and when you shop secondhand you can still get really good deals, you save money, and it helps the environment. I have a whole thrifting video, I'll link that here. That's a great way to reduce a lot of waste. Pretty much everything that I buy clothing wise is from thrift stores or from places like Plato's Closet, and I find great stuff, very affordable, and it makes me feel good. So that's another great thing to do. I also wanted to mention I'm gonna link some Instagrams below that really give me inspiration for shopping plastic free, shopping for healthy food, or really good like vegetarian and vegan recipes. Just a few that I really like to follow. Also, using reusable water bottles. I take my Hydro Flask with me everywhere. It also forces me to drink more water because I always have it. So don't buy plastic water bottles. Unnecessary at this point. Use what you have. If you have plastic containers at home, use them until they are no longer good. Don't go out and buy a whole bunch of new stuff before you need it, because then that's just creating unnecessary waste. So those are just like a few more quick ones, but basically I just wanted to give you guys a really good start. There's a lot in this video that you can work with. If you guys have any tips for becoming more sustainable, please leave them in the comments below. I know this is not everything, but I didn't want to overwhelm you if you're just trying to get started on this journey. So I hope that these were really helpful, and if they were, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. I love having new faces around here. Once again, my name is Sarah. Thank you so much for watching today, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.